Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Chief Justice of the United States. Today, we talk about our current Chief Justice, John Roberts of New York. Give me a sec here, guys. Alright. So, he was born in 1955. He's been in office since 2005. He is a independent because I couldn't find an actual party that he was part of or that he is. So he and his predecessor are labeled as independents. He was appointed by President George W. Bush, W. And his confirmation vote was 78-22. Alright. So, since he is our current Chief Justice, he's been in office currently for 14 years and 156 plus days. Why is there a plus? Because depending on when you're watching this video, you'll be able to add necessary time when needed. Alright, so let's find out who exactly are members in his court. We have John Roberts, which officer we're talking about right now. Ooh, excuse me. John Stevens, who was appointed by Ford. Elna Keegan, who was appointed by Obama, who is currently in office. Sandra O'Connor, appointed by Reagan. Samuel Alito, appointed by W, who is currently in office. Anton Scalia, appointed by Reagan, who was most recent to die. Neil Gorsuch, appointed by Trump, who is currently in office. Anthony Kennedy, appointed by Reagan, who was the most recent Supreme Court Justice to resign. Brett Kavanaugh, appointed by Trump, who is currently in office. David Souter, appointed by Bush Sr. Sonia Sotomayor, appointed by Obama, who is currently in office. Clarence Thomas, appointed by Bush Sr., who is currently in office. Ruth Ginsburg, appointed by Clinton, who is currently in office. And Stephen Breyer, appointed by Clinton, who is currently in office. Okay, so there are a few court cases that happened during his time. So, alright. Remember back in 2015 when same-sex marriage became legal in America? Well, we're going to talk about that case in just a moment. I do want to mention that John Roberts, obviously, for those of you that paid attention to news within the last few months, was the Chief Justice to preside over the impeachment trial of President Trump. We will cover that very soon. In fact, it'll be the very next series. So stay tuned for more information on that series when we later on in the video. So, anyways, I just want to bring that up. Let's see here. So it's Obergefell versus Hodges. This was back in 2015, around the time of same-sex marriage being legal. In a 5-4 decision delivered by Justice Kennedy, the court held that the Due Process Clause and the Equal Protection Clause both guarantee the right of same-sex couples to marry. And after that was announced, same-sex couples have pretty much become the new norm. I mean, you know, that's why I can't remember exactly what day. It was in June, but I can't remember what day exactly. June 26th, which is now known as Pride Day. So, we are now officially done with the series. However, when we get a new Chief Justice, I will do a video on that person when the time comes. But I mean, you know, that's all I got for now. Thank you all so much for watching this series. Stay tuned tomorrow for a update video on stuff that has happened throughout the time of me doing this series. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, click on the circle right here. If you'd like to check out the most recent series on this channel, go over here, where we talk about every single cabinet department that is, you know, part of the president's cabinet. There's 15 of them, so hopefully you'll learn something. I hope you learned something about all the Chief Justices that we've ever had. And stay tuned for tomorrow's important video. Stay closely tuned.